Okay, it's your boy. I'm back. We sitting here. We ready to talk to y'all this evening. Y'all see the book. Y'all know it's me. Must be me, Arthur Chris. Now dig the shenanigans. So think about a week ago. Me and Sydney was talking, and she was telling about this dream she had about being on a train and derailing. So I started being inquisitive, but she said she woke up before it actually finished derailing because she got scared. So I looked up what causes a train to derail. They said either something got in the way or conductor error. So then I prayed about it. That's what me and Mashana now, we get together, we talk sometimes. We hang out time to time. So what Mashana and I showed me was this, that the train was her train. The train is my train. The train is your train. The tracks are your path of life. Now, the thing is, what path are you taking? Are you taking a path that's on destruction or a path of sin? I'm not saying she was taking a path to destruction, but real life, that's your path. Because on this train, you're the conductor, you're the engineer, you're the maintenance, you're the help, you're the housekeeping, because it's your train. So when God got to show me this, he had showed me the train making stops. And I said, well, this train is making a lot of stops. Because if you really picture, now think about this. A train has a straight line until it gets to a certain point where it either could continue straight or goes to the left or the right. But something on the tracks have to change. The direction have to change of the train for the rails have to change for the train to go a different direction, right? Well, I said, so I seen my train, I praying, and the train was making a lot of stops. I said, so what's going on? He said, well, everybody can't ride your train to the end. Remember we were talking about the elevator now, and I said you get to that private elevator, and it may just be a room for you and somebody else. But see, in this train it was different, because there were people getting on and people getting off. And what God was showing me, said there's people in your life that's got to get off of your train. There's people who's not going to make it to the end of this journey with you, because see, they're getting off of your train and they're actually going on to their own. But then there's people coming on to the train who's going to help you further you where you are into the next platform or to the next plateau of your journey in life, wherever God is leading you to, right? So that started to make a little more sense. I said, so now let me get this straight, God. I said, so some people stay, some people leave, right? He said, but this is going to keep going on for a while. And it's going to get to the point where you seem like you're on a train all by yourself. But then he may add somebody in there and take somebody away. So in other words, you may meet a whole bunch of different people before you find the people that are supposed to stay in your life. You may have let go of a lot of people whom you assumed would stay in your life. But see, it's your train. What you have to remember and truly understand. Understand. It's your train. It's the path that you're traveling. It's the life that you decided to choose for yourself. And I read this quote the other day, and it just spoke volumes to me, right? It said, you can't leave your children a job, but you can leave them a business. And so I made that sense because it said, basically, no, let me phrase it. It said, your children can't inherit your job, but they can inherit your business. Because I got sons and daughters that look like me, hair, walk, talk, move like me, have even analogies and metaphors like I do, things of that nature. But what am I leaving them? So while I'm on my train, my objective is to make my train go to a path to where I've built up so much along the way that they can just take over. My grandkids can take over, make things easier. The thing is, the path that you're on, what are you leaving behind you? Because in those other box cars, whatever, that's where stuff is being stored at. See, what I'm planning on putting in those other stores is not just love and faith and encouragement. I plan on leaving businesses, leaving houses, leaving land, things that they can build off of themselves. So while they get on their trains, it won't be so hard. You get what I mean? Because sometimes you can, thank you, Lord, you can start off on the train to just the dude who just shoveling coal. See, back in the day, way back when, they had to shovel coal into the engine for the train to move. Or they were steam powered. Now, most of the trains now are electrical, because there's electricity going to the track, and usually there's something above it that keeps the train running, but it gets good so they can go at a higher rate of speed. So now, since it's not manual labor, you don't have to work as hard, but you still have to put in some work. See, what he's trying to tell y'all, what do you want to tell y'all? Even on this train, you still got to do something. You still going to have to read directions. You're going to have to keep things maintained. You're going to have to keep following that path that you're on. Because the thing is, when your train derails, one of two things happen. You got in the way, or you allowed somebody else to get in your way. Because you can have a clear path to wherever you're supposed to be, and somebody else can start telling you to do something else. Even though you know where you're going, you start to coincide with their ideals or their ideas when you've already had your own. Can't nobody change your journey but you. I mean, let me say it again. Let me say it again. No one can change your journey but you. I don't care how influential they are, how much you believe in them, how much you trust in them. But your journey is your journey. Cut and dry. Their vision is their vision. Your vision is your vision. See, I got a vision board that said, it's my vision, that's why I fight. So I can't quit on me. So my thing is now, what I want my children to inherit, like I said, my grandchildren, I want them to inherit houses, land. If I have a few extra dollars left over, hey, I want them to inherit all of that. But I want to make sure I'm leaving them something to inherit. Because if I work my fingers, as we cliche, work our fingers to the bone, I think that will hurt though. If you work your fingers to the bone, because then there's no skin, and so you ain't gonna have no fingerprints, so you're gonna get caught for doing it. But that, I feel like just touching something with your bone won't feel right. But we're gonna leave that alone. We're gonna leave that alone. Let's stay on track. So listen, it's your boy. I want y'all to real life think about this. Look at the path of life that you're on. Picture yourself on a train, and you're the conductor. Now, the thing is, now if you're the conductor, you're the engineer. You're the engineer. You don't drive this train. You should be able to see when stuff's coming up, right? You should be able to see when things are about to get in your way. You should be able to see when somebody's trying to take you off of your path and have you go the way that they want you to go instead of where you're supposed to go. Pay attention to all these things, because people get in your way. People get in your way. They just want to take you everywhere. People will not want you to succeed because they see where you're going. They know where you're going to get to, and they know how you're going to accomplish it. And the sad truth is, a lot of them just want to beat you there. My thing is, I don't care how fast you get there. I'm going at my pace. You can beat me there. You can mess around and have $20 million. But when it's time for me to get there and have mine, since I'm doing it at my pace, I'm going to appreciate it and respect it more. Because you can get yours all today and it'll be taken away tomorrow. And I read this and it made a lot of sense. He said, people always thanking God for their house, their car, and their job. He said, well, if he takes it all away, will you thank him for it then? That's something to think about. Because it's different when you have something and you have nothing and it's all gone. Will you still thank him when it's all gone? A lot of people going to be like crying and whining and complaining, but I've been on that part of the spectrum where there was nothing, where I didn't have a place to sleep. I'd have a coin in my pocket. I mean, literally, not a coin in my pocket. I had to figure out where I was going to eat or what garbage can I was going to eat out of, just to give y'all an understanding. So I'm telling you, don't look at people and judge them by the cover, because believe me, a lot of our stories got way more pages in this book right here. Believe me, this book is not even a tip of the iceberg after we talked about my life. But then again, it's your boy. I'm back. I love y'all. I want y'all to think about this and imagine yourself on your train and see how you're going to get there. But make sure you don't allow nobody to get on your train that's going to take you off. Again, it's me. I'm back again. It's love. Y'all know it's always at the end of the day. Hey, it must be me. It must be me. It must be me. It's always love for sure. Till next time, y'all. Peace.